How did you come to be in the United States?
Well, my dad formed the Ford Motor Company in New Zealand in 1936 and was counsel to the company and a director of the company until he retired at 83, the oldest director in the Ford Company empire around the world. But because of his connection to the Ford Company, we had lots of visitors both from the States and from Ford Canada. And so I knew quite a lot about people from Canada and the States. And I had graduated from college, and I had graduated from law school, and I had a master's degree in law.
And how old were you?
22, 23. And I was planning on going over to England for another advanced law degree, which was the thing to do, when the dean of the Harvard Law School showed up at the law school in Wellington, and I was introduced to him. And he said, "Jim, would you like to go to Harvard?" And I said, "I'd really like to do that." "Yeah." He said, "Well, I just reserved a place for you." So that was all pretty exciting. So that got me enrolled, but it didn't cover my cost of getting there or while I was at law school there. But I was a finalist for a Rhodes Scholar. The Rotary organization said they'd give me a Rotary scholarship to go to the States if I'd withdraw from the Rhodes final. So I said, yeah, I'll go to the States. So that's how it happened.
Why did they want you to withdraw? Just so you wouldn't
They wanted to be sure that
you wouldn't take theirs.
Yeah. They said, if we're going to choose you, we want to be sure that you say yes. We don't want to choose you and then have you turn the scholarship down because in the event that you are chosen for a Rhodes. So that got me to the States. And then on that scholarship, I had to come back to New Zealand at the end of the year.
That was the first was just 1 year?
That was just 1 year,
Wow.
and it was a condition of that scholarship that I come back to New Zealand and talk to Rotary Club. So that summer, my mother and I toured around the South Island of New Zealand, and I talked to 20 different Rotary clubs.
Wow.
In the meantime, Harvard had said, "Jim, would you like to come back?"
Do you have a copy of that speech? I had a good time in the U.S. or about what Harvard Law School, where you just talk about your experiences?
What they wanted to hear was about the Rotary organization and how it worked in the States and the regional meetings I'd been to, and what about the Cambridge Rotary Club that was my actually foster club while I was there.
And had you been hanging out with Rotary clubs?
Oh yes,
yeah.
The secretary of the Cambridge Rotary Club had a letter waiting for me the day I arrived, saying, "Come out on Sunday." So I went out. I knew when I landed in New York, as we were coming in, it occurred to me that I knew nobody from north to south or east to west, and I had no relative. So I was there on my own. And this letter waiting for me. So I go out on Sunday, and Mr. and Mrs. Vose promptly tell me that their house is my house and that I am welcome there anytime I would like to come. And they were very, very kind to me, and I was out there many times. But the president of the Rotary Club took me to all sorts of things, baseball games. And he had a very attractive daughter who was in New York, and so he even set up a date for me in New York at one stage with his daughter. And we went to see a great Rodgers and Hammerstein show, which was all very exciting.
You remember which one?
Hmm?
You remember which one? Guys and Dolls?
No. The key tune from it is No Other Love Have I. No other love have I. It's one of the lesser known ones, but it's very lovely, and that's a lovely tune. But anyway, I ended up going back to the States for the second year because after